I feel honored to welcome you all for this wonderful session. I welcome our worthy director, Dr. Professor A.K. Srivastava, Engineer Dinesh Gupta, President IIC Cell of Ycet, my fellow colleagues, Engineer Shivam Sharma, Engineer Inderdeep, and dear students. I am quite confident that you all will feel enriched with the knowledge after the completion of this session. Now, I invite my dear colleague, Engineer Dinesh Gupta, President IIC Cell of Ycet, to kindly say few words about IIC Cell. Over to you, Mr. Dinesh.
Thanks, Mr. Rajneesh. Am I audible?
You are very much audible. You are very much audible.
Thank you. Worthy Director of Ycet, Dr. Professor Anup Kumar Srivastava. Today's speaker, Dr. Murugesan, Professor KSR College of Engineering and Technology, Tamil Nadu. Engineer Rajneesh Mugotra, HOD Civil Engineering Department. Faculty members of Civil and Mechanical Engineering Department, and my dear students. Good afternoon to all of you. I, Dinesh Gupta, President of IIC Cell of Ycet and HOD of CSE Department, feel honored and privileged to be part of this session. Dear students, today I would like to brief all of you about IIC. Its full form is Institutions Innovation Council. It is a MHRD Government of India initiative. Our college is a member of IIC, and today I will brief you all about IIC. It is initiative taken by MHRD to encourage the budding engineers in research-related activities. It works on 4 themes. First one is innovation. Second one is entrepreneurship or startup. Third one is incubation, and fourth one is patent. We can become an entrepreneur by innovative ideas and can start our own startup. Government of India has created a support system for this, which is named as incubation. And after starting your own startup, you can patent your innovative ideas or innovation. Here I will give you one example of Nokia phone, which lags behind in innovation, and that's why they were replaced by other companies. I am not going to waste much of your time and will explain in detail in some other day. Thanks, and over to Rajneesh sir.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dinesh, for giving insight about the IIC Cell and its allied activities taking place in our college Ycet for benefiting our young budding engineers. Thank you once again. Now I extend my invitation to our worthy director, sir, for his kind words. Over to you, Director, sir.
Well, am I audible, Rajneesh? Hello, Rajneesh. Am I audible?
Ji, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would like to congratulate Civil Engineering Department, HOD Civil Engineering Department, and the faculty members of Civil Engineering Department for taking an initiative to have this lecture series under the IIC Council on My Story motivational session by successful innovators. To the students, I would like to say a few things that as you know that we have been taking the lectures and practicals on a regular basis as a part of our curriculum. But now the time has come when the students have to think out of box And when I say that, they have to think out the box, uh, I mean that the time has gone when the students were just, focusing on studying about the theory subjects and doing the practicals and things like that. Now they have to, be rather more innovative. They have to think in the direction of the innovation, and they should also think to have their own industries, to have their own startups and things like that. As Engineer Dinesh has already mentioned in his talk, that the government is taking a lot of the initiatives, and they are helping a lot to the people to start up their own industries. So I suppose that this is the right time for our students to think along with your lectures and practicals to, start their own enterprise industries and things like that. So you can have, and from the side of the institute, whatever the best efforts we can do, the way we can help, definitely, the IIC cell will definitely help to all the students. Again, in the series of, the talk, what the Institutions Innovation Council is organizing, yes, day before yesterday we had the talk on entrepreneurship, and today we are having the talk on my story motivational session by successful innovators by Dr. A. Murugesan. So I hope that, these kind of the lectures are going to be very, very helpful to all our students. I would like to thank the speaker, today's speaker, Dr. A. Murugesan, who, in spite of his busy schedule, has accepted our invitation and will deliver a talk, on the motivational session by successful innovators. So my best wishes to all the students, as well as to Dr. Murugesan for having a wonderful session. I wish all of you best of luck. Thank you very much. Over to you, Rajnish.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words and your kind support. Now I think is the time to introduce you with our today's resource person, an eminent academician, none other than Dr. A. Murugesan, who did his diploma in computers technology. Then he did his bachelor's in instrumentation and control. Then after that, he pursued his master's again in control and instrumentation. And after that, he attained the highest qualification, PhD from Anna University, Chennai. He is having an experience of more than 16 years in teaching. He got more than 20 certificates on various platforms like NAPTEL, Ycet, MATLAB, etc. He is having many publications in national and international journals. He is having patents in harvesting machine for taliqua vegetables and system and methods for reduced gas pollution and optimized air quality in residential houses. He attended many conferences, FDPs at national and international platforms. Presently, he is an associate professor in electrical and electronics engineering at KSR Institute of Engineering and Technology. He is placement coordinator and IIC Innovation Ambassador. Once again, thank you, Professor, for accepting our invitation for this talk in spite of your busy schedule. Over to you, sir, for your session, My Story, motivational session by a successful innovator. Over to you, sir, and once again, we welcome you. Over to you, sir.
Yeah. Sir, I'm audible?
Yeah, you can proceed, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome.
So, very pleasant, I think, good afternoon. One and all present here. So, last year, I have a session on the same college. I thank Rajini sir remembering me always. He always keep in touch with me. Any IAC event, he never forget to call me. So I'm also keep in touch with Rajini sir. So I'm very happy to share my views on innovators, how to become a innovators, or what is meant by innovations. Then how you can relate the innovation with the entrepreneurship. So these are my topics going to be covered. Sir, Rajni sir, may I switch off my camera? I have a poor network. If you have any
Yeah, no issue, no issue. I'm sure you will get a good bandwidth.
yes,
Okay, sure, sure,
yes, sir.
sure.
You have any photo session, sir? Take a screenshot. Otherwise, I switch off.
We have taken already.
Okay.
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. So today I have planned. Before going to the session, I will thank the director, IAC cell coordinator, Rajni sir, and management of the college and our management, our principal, for giving the wonderful opportunity to share my ideas to you. And, I will share my screen. Screen share आएगा sir. My screen is visible to you?
No, sir, screen is not visible as yet. Sir, it's visible. It's visible now. Go
Yes.
ahead, sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Students, please be interactive. Otherwise, I'm not ensure I'm not in meeting or leave the meeting. So I will expect your interaction in between our session. So here I will give some motivational session, how to become a successful innovator. Right? So, this is my topic given by your IAC team. Right? So what is meant by innovation? Any idea? So today my topic on my session will direct topic covers on innovation, how the innovation will help in entrepreneurship by using the or how to start your incubation, or how the incubation will help for your innovation. So these are the topics I'm going to cover this session. How to this session will help you to uh, to make your innovation, then there you transform your innovation into a entrepreneur, right? By using your innovation, uh, by using that innovation, you will become an entrepreneur. That transformation that will be happen after this session. This will be only the eye-opening session, right? So I will give us some basic ideas that will be creating some vision to you towards the entrepreneurship. Right? So innovation is a simple way doing the things in better way. That is called innovation. Innovation means you are doing things in better way. That is called innovation. That is a simple explanation for an innovation. How way you are thinking towards a problem. Think out of box. So many of hear about think out of box. Whoever think out of the box, you get that means you should have different point of view for all the problems. So that become innovation. Right? How many of you come across cricket? Now the World Cup is going. What is the innovations? Beautiful innovation in cricket. Can anyone tell? Innovations. What are the innovations done in cricket? Cricket is a game, right? So lot of innovations will be happen in cricket. Can I tell anyone? Can I share your views about innovation in cricket? Right. Okay. Right. So I think I'm in meeting. Right? So innovation in cricket, we have a stump, right? So in previous decade or 15 years back, there will be ordinary stump in cricket. They are using ordinary wooden stump for a cricket. There are 3+3 stumps. They are ordinary wooden stump will be used for cricket, right? In that, now in innovation, they will add a third umpire. They will call a third umpire. The third umpire will do the review the output out. If you have a player batsman getting run out, whether the third umpire will look out whether the batsman reach the crease before hitting the stump. They will look by video refund. There will be more difficult in that process for third umpire, right? So that will be the problem. So that problem will be solved by one innovator, right? So other innovation, that the problem create an innovation, that now presently we have a stump with LED, right? Whenever the ball will hit the stump, the light will be glows, the LED will be glows. Then third umpire will easily identify whether the ball will hit the stump at the which time, right? So each problem having solution, right? But innovation means you have to find the better solution. That is called innovation. Innovation is nothing but to get the to solve the problem in better way. That is called a simple definition for innovation. So next, innovation is equal to, innovation means creativity plus commercialization, right? You have creativity for a problem, then it should have some commercial value. Then only the innovation will you have earned from your innovation, right? So your innovative only have the creativity, you cannot earn the money, right? If you want to become an entrepreneur, you do the innovation, your innovation should be creative, that innovation should be easily marketable or commercialable. that is called innovation. Innovation is the creativity plus commercialization, right? I think I do some creativity. How you can create improve the creativity? What are I will give some tips to improve your creativity. How the creativity will be begin? Where the creativity will start? Can anyone tell where the creativity will start? Students, am I audible, right? Can you able to follow me? Follow me? I hope I'm in meeting. Hello. I think 86 students in the class in the meeting, right? Anyone can reply whether I am audible or not. Say anyone student can unmute. Say yes or no. That's enough. Any one student can unmute yourself. Sir, Rajini sir, the students can able to unmute or not, sir? Hello.
Yes, sir. Audible, sir.
Yes, yes. Can you so anyone say where the creativity will be begin? Or how the creativity will begin? In which place the creativity will happen?
Sir, the creativity will begin from our childhood.
Right. Okay. Any others?
Yeah, you are very much audible, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
The
Okay.
creativity will begin from the day we'll start thinking.
Yeah. Start thinking, right? So in our as a human being, which part is used for thinking? Right? Which part of our body has to used for thinking?
Sir, brain.
Your brain, right? So as a biological structure, we have a one brain that will be divided into two parts, right? Left side brain and right side brain. Can anyone tell? So how many of you have left-handers? Can put in chat box if there is any left-handers in this group. Left-hander, chat box. Left-handers in this group?
No, sir.
No. Right. So most of our 90% are all right-handers, right? So whenever you are doing a work in right hand, which brain will be activated? Which side of your brain will be activated?
Sir, left side.
Left side, right? So left side of your brain will do the regular routine works, right? The left side of your brain will do your regular routine works that will monitor and control uh, regular routine works. What about the right side brain? The right side brain will be controlled or used for creative purposes. You are drawing, if you can able to draw, or you are singing, you are dancing, right? Your creativity will be done by the right side of your brain. Then what can you will do? So we are mostly using the right hands, right? So always we will do only activate the left side of the brain, left side of the brain only, right? The most of us, we are active only the 50% of our brain, right? The right side of brain only will do the minimal activity, right? So if you want to create the creative thinking, if you want to improve your creative thinking, so you should stimulate the left hand. Then only your right brain will start work, right? We'll do some activity. I am visible, right? Tabin, Tabin or Rashid, can switch on your video if possible. Tabin, anyone can switch on your videos?
Why sir is asking that he want to see you?
Yeah, I will do some a simple activity for creative thinking. That's why I will to
Ji,
switch on, right?
right, sir, right, sir. Any one of you students put
Anyone
on
of
your
you-
video?
One-
Anyone can voluntarily.
yeah, thank you.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir. We are mostly using the right-handers, right? Are you right-hander, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So keep this finger 1, right? This is 2. Right. Then change. Then again change. Repeat. Do it fast. Repeatedly do it fast. This is 1 and 2. Next 2 and 3. This is center. Now you change. Again you can change. Repeat. Fast. Make it fast. Right. Thank you. So you can, this is called brain gym activities. Why we go for gym? Why we go for gym? Why we go for gym?
Sir, to
So
build
to
strength.
keep our body fit.
To keep our bodies fit, or keep your muscles, keep tight, right? That is purpose of we are going to the gym. Rightly, you do the brain also gym activities. You brain also need some gym activities, right? You have gym, you have only the physical activities, right? So your brain also having need some gym activities, right? Just Google, in Google just type the brain gym activities. There are a lot of activities. I will give some sample only. I give some sample only, right? So there is a lot of activities, brain gym activities, right? You can practice in your regular life. Your right side brain will start thinking, right? Your right side brain start thinking. Then make use of your left-handers for doing very small things. You start doing your left-handers. Using left-hander, you are doing some minimum things. By switch on the your gas stove or switch on your bike and putting latch on the door. You will do the simple things by using the left-hander. By using your left hand, you can stimulate the right side brain continuously, right? While you are stimulate the right side brain, you will your creativity will start better. Your creativity will become better. So that will be a simple tip that I can give. It will be work, right? So try yourself. So back to business. So that creativity plus I hope presentation will come. Yes. My presentation is visible to you? Students?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, thank you. Right. So wait. Right. I hope, right? So you can improve your creativity. So your creativity will solve some problem. The problem, your solution gives some commercialization value, right? Without commercialization, you cannot earn money, right? So converting your knowledge into wealth is also a innovation part. It's a part of innovation. So converting your knowledge into the wealth, right? So that is also the part of your innovation, right? Can you anyone tell what is this situation? Any guesses? Can I any guesses? Students?
So rat is eating and got trapped.
Okay. Why it is got trapped? So the rat has sufficient food on the jar, right? Initially, the rat has sufficient food on the jar. It start use of the money or wealth, right? Once it will be finished that resources, it will get trapped into the jar, right? This is your situation if you are getting a job. While getting the job, you are earning sufficient amount of money while you are joining in the job. When the rat can escape? In this situation, when the rat can escape?
Sir, in the left case.
Okay, that will be trapped case, right? So when the switch in which time the rat can escape from the jar?
Sir, left one.
The left one. While start eating, half quarter of the job will it finish, it can able to jump out, right? right?
Yes, sir.
Right? While finishing the quarter of the jar, it can able to jump out. Otherwise, it will be sophisticated on the job. It will be fully finish the jar. It will be trapped into the jar. So this is the situation for you, right? While getting into a job is for your earning money. So please save some money for your business or your innovation. All right. So once you are taking once you are joining the job to save some money, you will think of your own business, right? So once you get sufficient of the money, you just quick out of your job, then only you will have a freedom. Otherwise you will be trapped, right? Right? You are in the age, right? You are in comfortable age. You can take the risk, right? So in mostly third year and final year students, you have a time to, right? You are all are in 20 or 20 plus, right? You have a once you are not having any commitments, right? Right? You can take the risk at this age only, right? Whenever you can take the risk, you can rise. Otherwise you cannot rise, right? So risk taking is the important feature in the entrepreneur. If you want to become an entrepreneur, you take an risk, right? So after joining the job, you will do what doing the job for 2 or 3 years, or even though for 5 years, right? Once you are get well versed in that area, can start your own business, right? So this is our better example. In our college, we have an alumni student in 2017 passed out. He got the placement at the Wipro, right? He got the placement at the Wipro as a programmer, as a software engineer. He got the appointment at the final year, 8th semester. At the same time, he offering the startup. They have an incubation cell. We have an incubation cell. Nearby college, we have some incubation cell. TBI means technological business incubation. Technological business incubation. You can contact your IAC coordinator. They will suggestions about incubation. You have in Jammu and Kashmir, there are a lot of incubation centers are available, right? So in Tamil Nadu, we have a incubation center at various colleges. So presently, we are also starting the incubation at our college also, right? So this is 5 years back. So in that on that time, they have the idea to solve the problem for a blind people. They will create a wearable. They will have some prototype for wearable to assist the blind people, right? So they have an idea to bring the startup. So they are he is refusing the placement offer. They will go for the startup. Now he have the LipoCube startup. Right? Now he have own startup named as LipoCube, right? So you should take risk, or you take some decisions at the point of time. Right? After degree, this will be happen. Right? There are two roads in your path where you have to go, right? So you should decide at this point, while you are in second year or third year, you start thinking of any problem, right? So you should solve on the problem. It may be your belongs to civil engineering, right? So I'm not too technical in civil engineering because I'm basically electrical engineering as I major having the instrumentation part, right? So you do take some problems related to your core engineering. Core engineering, you can think out of the problem to give some better solution for the problem, right? So you have lot of problem in your state, right? So according to the environment, you have a lot of issues, whether oxygen shortage, oxygen insufficiency for soldiers in Jammu and Kashmir. So there are a lot of issues. You can give some beautiful conception for keep the you have a minus degree weather, right? You have minus weather in your state, right? You can solve the problem by giving better construction of a simple home, right? So that type of problem you can think, right? So that will thinking will think of your problem, you can analyze the problem, right? So you should choose the way where you have to go, right? So the Alice in Wonderland, you story கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கேன். Did you hear about the story Alice in Wonderland? Alice in Wonderland, right? So just Google Alice in Wonderland, right? அதுல வந்து ஒரு character இருக்கும். The girl is called as Alice. The Alice will ask the cat, in these two routes where I have to choose, in which path I have to choose. Then the reply, they will have what do you want, where you have to go. Then the Alice will reply, I don't know. Then the cat will reply, then you can choose any road, right? So you should know your destiny, or you should know your goal, where I have to go, right? So that please decide some goals, right? Minimum or 3-year goal or 5-year goal. So set a goal, then only you can choose the road. Otherwise you can choose any roads, right? So all the roads are meet success only, right? So ikigai is the famous Japanese word, right? So ikigai means happiness. Ikigai means happiness. Innovation will come from the happiness. You are in happy mind, then you can do more innovations. So from that graph you can love what you love, what can you will be paid for, what the world needs, what is the need of the world, then where you are good, in which area you are strong, right? In which area you have to love, what is the problem in the world or the customer need, whether it can be paid or not. So once these 4 parts combine together, you can create some beautiful innovations. The innovation should, I already told, innovation should have the creativity as well as the commercialization, right? So innovation will be start from an idea. A simple idea can start thinking. The idea may be the very small. How many of you using the bike, 2-wheelers? Most of you having 2-wheelers, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. The, in which era URL comes under the side stand, right? The TV scooty, our scooty, a lady scooter. We have side stand for all the scooters and bikes, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what is the idea? They have, what will happen while side stand will did not rise? We will forget to rise up the side stand. What will happen?
The chances of accident.
A chance of accident. So there will be a problem, right? So what are the solutions first they make? Any idea? Have any
Sir,
experience?
side stand indicator and cutoff switch.
we first invert the side stand indicator, right? A small LED will be blink on the dashboard, right? In your vehicle, the side stand is on, but most of the people does not identify the indication. Then what they are doing?
Sir, side stand cutoff engine switch.
Then next they go for buzzer, right? They give you some buzzer alarm. Now presently they will cut off the engine. If side stand is on, the engine will never ignite, and so that will be the innovation will be bringing, right? So the problem will be same. So innovation is nothing but a small betterment to the existing solution. So that is also innovation. Okay, innovation is not you are fine. You no need to invent new things, right? You should give some simple or better solution to the existing problem. That is also a innovation, right? So idea you can you believe your idea, then after that believe your idea, once you find the identify the problem, then you go for the, by using the creativity you can do your innovations, right? So the innovation will be start from idea. For getting idea, so for the next slide I will explain. You have to empathize. What is meant by empathize? Can anyone tell little meaning of empathize? Can anyone tell meaning of empathize? Knowing the pain of the customer, knowing the pain of the customer. So that is called empathize. So once you know the pain of the customer, you can define the problem, right? So if you want to, image. So this is the most tedious process in our all our home, right? I think, right? So most of our home having the problem in that vessel washing, right? So that will be the problem while you are talking to your mom. While you are talking to your mom, they will have frustration at peak while they are washing the vessels, right? We are simply, they are cooking is the, they doesn't about care about the cooking, right? The most worried things are housewives, that will be the vessel cleaning, right? So that will be the most tedious process in as a homemaker, right? In that problem you can give viable solution. So you should know the pain of the customer or pain of the need. So you should give the survey, n number of survey, or you will start interact with the people to know the pain of the people. Then only you get the problem, what type of problem they are having. So once you will empathize, then you get the idea problem. From that problem you get the idea, right? From that idea you have some prototype. You develop some prototype. Whether the prototype will be working or not, you will do some testing, right? So after once testing, you will give the product to the customer. They will use that product. They will give some feedback, right? Again you have to, if there is any change in problem statement or change in idea or change in prototype, this is a cyclic process, right? So this is the design thinking process. These are the 5 important steps for design. You are thinking a design for a problem. So these are the 5 major steps involved in design thinking, right? So these are the main objective of innovation and startup innovation incubation. So you are addressing the local problems. You should address your local problem. What are the problems faced by your area in Jammu and Kashmir or your particular district? In your particular district, there will be any issues in agriculture or any issues in healthcare. So first you have to identify the local problems, right? Then you can use the cutting edge technology. That means IoT. You have IoT, right? Internet of Things, cloud computing, data analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning. By using the recent technologies, you can provide some smart solutions, right? Then for that you can get the fund from your local government, state government or central government, or even though the some industries also ready to contribute, right? Then we have employment generation. So you can, if you are doing the startup or entrepreneur, you can create some employment, right? So that's the purpose of IIC here, right? So Institute Innovation Cell of your college will do the start your doing your works, right? They will kicking out the activity, right? So that's the main role of the IIC. The faculty will give the role. So while doing your final year projects, so please think of some local problems. If take any local problem, give some innovation in that, give some innovative solution to the problem. So that will helpful for your entrepreneur to become an entrepreneur. So this is a journey of an entrepreneur. So you are not in any idea, so hack things. You will looking for the things, right? You start doing the survey, you start interact with the people, right? So you start interact with the people, then only they will know, you can know the problems, what are the problems faced by the peoples. Then from that survey you can identify n number of problems that will create the, you will do some creativity, then you will become a innovator. Once you got some innovative idea or innovative product in your hand, you can become an entrepreneur, right? So this is the journey of an entrepreneur. So all the entrepreneurs will start from zero, right? All the entrepreneurs will start from zero. So these are the some innovation incubation cell. So that maybe will taken care by IIC cell. I hope so. Your IIC cell will actively do many activities. I keep in always touch with IIC because I am an IIC ambassador for our college. So especially I know your college having a very good IIC activity. So keep search your incubation center in your district or in your state, right? So keep search on incubation center. Incubation center will guide you, right? So they have a MSME. This is a central government body. They will give some fund. They are allotting the fund for innovations, innovative ideas. They will give a lakh rupees for innovative ideas, right? Angel angel investors are some private investors, right? The private investors also ready to sponsor your projects or sponsor your ideas, right? So please search your local incubator. They will take care of your idea. If you are go with your idea to the incubator, they will guide you. You just give the idea to the innovation or incubation cell, they will guide you in any way, right? So in they will helpful for prototyping, they helpful for patenting. They will help for funding also, right? So this is, so please be finding some local incubation center in your state or nearby you, nearby your city. So entrepreneurs ecosystem. So in your college, I know there will be IIC cell, very active IIC cell. Then we have entrepreneur development cell. So by using that help, you can do your entrepreneur development. So do some entrepreneur activity regularly by using your forums in your college like IIC. Right? So in your district, there will be a district incubation MSME lead banks. Then talk with your local entrepreneur. Right? Then we have a angel investors. Angel investors are private investors, private financiers. They are ready to support you. As a Indian government, MSME, Department of Science and Technology, Atal Incubation Mission, EDI, SERB, BIRAC, these are a central government body. They are ready to fund you. So they're ready to give financial assistance for you to become an innovator or to become an entrepreneur. Right? So these are the, so TRL technology readiness level. So technology readiness level, there are search for technology readiness level. There are TRL 1, TRL 2, TRL 3 up to TRL 9. TRL 9 is the final product. So what type of level you have for your idea, right? So think of your technological readiness level for your project or your problem. So while you are approaching the incubation cell, they can provide some office. They will provide some office area, a minimum office area. You can sit in that office area. You can meet your clients or do your works. They will support some facilities, whatever the facility you can use, 3D printing, CNC machines, or internet facility. So that are all provided by the incubation cell. So please be you should identify some incubation center, nearby incubation center in your college or in your district. So they will ready to help you, right? So these are the facilities that can be provided by any incubation cell. So these are the facilities available in our incubation cell in our college, right? So thank you for a pleasant session. I hope so. Thank you, Anandal. I thank Rajini sir to share my views on innovations. If you have any queries, you can ask.
Yes, any query? Students, you have any query?
No, sir.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Professor.
Hello, am I audible? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Professor, for sparing your valuable time and a very wonderful session you delivered, and you have made many tasks among our students. It was quite interactive. So I would like to request my fellow colleague Engineer Shivam Sharma for vote of thanks. Over to you, Mr. Shivam.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I, Shivam Sharma, Assistant Professor in the Department of Civil Engineering, feel honored to have been asked to offer a vote of thanks. On the behalf of Ycet in general and Department of Civil Engineering in particular, I am very hearty gratitude to the guest speaker, sir, for sharing his rich experience and motivated the entire audience through his words. I am thankful to our director, sir, for his kind support and encouragement. I am thankful to Engineer Dinesh, sir, for taking keen initiative for IIC activities. I am thankful to Engineer Rajneesh Magotra, sir, for organizing this wonderful session. In the last but not the least, big thanks to dear students who patiently attended this session. Thank you, one and all.